Hello. Just at the park. Sitting at the park. I'm gonna go and hit the backboard in just a little while. There seems to be a couple of people that I pulled up. Nobody was there. I went to the restroom. A couple of people, like obviously, are at the backboard now. But I think well, one lady's at the backboard and the other guy was at the backboard. Now he's kind of serving. So we'll see. Maybe they'll finish up soon. Hey, Chill Will Crew, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Good morning, T and chat. Blessings to you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good morning. Good morning. I don't usually go this early in the morning. I usually be at work, but it was how many cases today? It was like 18 cases on the board, which is like not much at all. And then because there's like two orthopedic surgeons that are not working, and also what I did was uh, ask if I could step out of a room, which I've never done that. If anybody know anything about me, um, like I'm so serious when I say this. Like I I never turn away from a challenge or anything in life. I'm extremely professional, and I'm very passionate about what I do. Far as like, especially like with surgery, but I'm passionate about a lot of things. But what I don't, I've never, and I told my manager today, I said, what I've never, ever, ever, period. Like I've never done this. Like this has been my first time I've done this today, where I myself have asked not to be put in the room. Like where I've literally like I was in a room and I've asked to be pretty much I asked if I could be taken out of it. And I feel good about that. I feel good about that. This is nothing. It's nothing. Hey Tracy, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning from Vegas. How you doing, Tracy? It's nothing. I'm not being negative. I wasn't being nasty, malicious. I'm not angry. I just I've had enough. I've had enough of putting myself on the back burner and putting other people and their feelings in front of mine. This has nothing to do with patience at all. And actually, I'm being a patient's advocate because I'm tired of being in an environment that is quite toxic. I am. And like I said, I already know, I'm gonna get backlash. People are gonna, oh, everybody's talking now. I'm telling y'all, like I don't know what it is. I've gone to so many places, but when Terrence, if people just get just an inclination, just an inclination of like, if Terrence is not, if he's not happy, if he's not jolly, or if it's something that ticked him off, what's wrong? What's wrong? Everybody wanna, everybody's concerned. Everybody's concerned. It's really interesting, right? Thank you for the gift, Tracy. I know you gave me that gift. Thank you for the gift, Tracy. I appreciate it. Hey, Carmen says hi. Good morning. Good morning to you. You said me too. Love me, Tracy Anderson said, chill, Will Crew. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I see it there. I see Tracy. Thank you for the floating heart. God bless you, Tracy. Thank you. But yeah, like I said, I know this is gonna probably bother people and upset people. But you know what? Time to start. I talk so much. I ain't gonna say I talk a big game because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like I do stand up for myself, but a lot of times, like I must say, I still put people in their feelings, and I've done it on YouTube. I put people in their feelings before mine, and you can't do that. Like, no matter how selfish that sounds, you can't do that and expect, when your feelings get hurt or when people step over you or run over you, That's what they're gonna do because you didn't put yourself first. You didn't stand up for what's right. And so I see people, even here, a lot of places I've been, I see people just like it's almost like they got diarrhea of the mouth. They just say everything comes to their mind. They don't care about they don't care about other people, the feelings or how it can impact their life emotionally. And I'm like, man, that's just cutthroat. But I'm like, you know what? It's not cutthroat. It's how it should be. It's not cutthroat because a lot of those people aren't like they're not calling them out of their name. They're not saying you stupid dumbass, you blah blah blah. They're just like, hey, you know, you don't want to work, you don't need to be here, or I don't want to be with someone who doesn't apply themselves, or could you please not do that? Like, I mean, and it's like, what's the harm in that? There's no harm in that. Yes, it's probably gonna hurt people's feelings, but that's just is what it is. So I gotta keep putting myself first, and it feels good to do that. It's weird because like when I was now I was able to leave work. A lot of people left work early today because there wasn't that many cases on the board. But I ponder, when I every time I leave or whatever, when I'm driving back home and stuff, whatever, I just think about so many things, and I'm like, it doesn't matter what people think of me. I have to understand that that's the truth. And then somehow, my mom instilled that inside of me, and it's like I would be disrespecting her legacy and everything if I allow these people to get under my skin and worry about what they think of me when I know that I'm in the right. I can confirm it 1,000 times over. It's like I go to people, be it management, assistant management, and I'm talking and I'm telling you guys, it's all validated. It's all validated. It's like, Terrence, absolutely right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Y'all, when I tell you I come to work, I've worked so many places. I've worked so many places. Y'all know this. I go into my damn job. I wish y'all could see it. I know y'all see it to a certain degree, but you can't see everything because that'd be like, that's a HIPAA violation. Like, I can't show patience. I can't show my interaction with everybody and this and that. You just can't do that in the field that I work in. But when I tell you I am a patient advocate, I feel like I'm a very respectful like employee. Like, I don't believe in bullying. I was bullied. I don't believe in bullying others. I don't believe in putting people down to build myself up. I don't believe in getting with a doctor and talking mess about another person. Like, I don't believe in it. And I've seen that so much. I mean, you see it everywhere. It's everywhere. Drama is everywhere. But like I said, but what I've always done is I deal with it. I deal with that, the drama, and what's the word? I so I deal with the drama, and I tell myself, okay, whatever, whatever. It don't, it's that's not gonna affect me. It doesn't matter, whatever. I just deal with it, right? I deal with the foolishness, deal with the drama. When honest to God, I don't have to. I don't have to keep putting myself through this. I don't. I don't. So I allow that. And like I said today, for the first time like ever, I asked, like, okay, hey, and they know I don't do that. Like, even since I've been here, which I've been here over 6 months now, I've never been asked to take me out of a room, or I don't want to work with certain individuals. I don't want to do this. I've never done that. I've never done that. And at the end of the day, this ain't nothing personal. To be honest, it's business, and I have to protect. Like, I have to protect my business. My business is making sure I go to these hospitals and that I give my the most professional and utmost respect and care to patients. And when I feel like I can't do that, or if I feel like because of maybe the environment that I'm in is hindering me, I want to isolate myself from that, and I will do everything in my power to make sure that happens. Because the last thing I will ever do is harm anybody, especially a patient. Harm anybody, coworker, patient, myself. I don't. I never will I do that, and never have I ever done that. I step away from toxicity. I've stepped away from that drama. You can talk about me all day long behind my back, but that don't matter, right? It doesn't matter. When you do that stuff behind my back, that is actually none of my business because you've done it behind my back. You're trying to make sure that I don't know about, like, you're talking about me or whatever, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They've talked about Jesus. I know we talk about this a whole lot. They talk about Jesus. They did talk about Jesus. They continue to talk about Jesus. So it don't matter. Um, Good morning. Good morning. You said me too. I really want to go to get 100K on YouTube, but I have to wait. Okay, Carmen, just keep going. You're funny, Carmen. Cowboy Muse. Hey, how you doing? I have make a video, Miss Riz. I have make 2 videos, and I hope people be nice to her. Okay, Carmen, thank you. Let me Trey Sampson. Thank you so much for using those channel member emojis. I appreciate that. Hey, Chef Tracy, how you doing? Hello. Yeah, already. As I told myself yesterday, I said I'm not going to be bothered, and I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. I did exactly what I said I was going to do yesterday, was go into work, be positive, stand up for what's right, stand up for myself, and put my feet down and stand my ground. No matter how uncomfortable it has probably made other people feel or what other people are saying. Because at the end of the day, my point is this: the things that I'm talking about, I'm not being petty. I'm not nitpicking, as they would say. I'm not like causing drama, because I don't do this. You know what I'm saying? I don't even go to the, like, I just found out where, like, the director in my manager office is at. Like, I don't do that. Y'all know I don't socialize with, pretty much, I don't socialize with people, really. To be honest, I don't. YouTube is so separate from, like, my everyday life. Like, I'm an introvert. Like, I like to do my job, do a damn good job, and go home. I don't want to hang out with nobody. I ain't trying to chill with nobody. That does not mean that I hate you. I don't hate people. Meanwhile, other people going around, oh, I hate her, I hate him. I don't use that terminology. I don't hate nobody. I don't want to deal with people. I don't want to deal with people. When I tell you I will be by my damn self every day that God has put me, that every day God gives me on this earth, and till the day I die, I will be by my damn self if it means peace and freedom. And you better believe I will stand behind that till the day I die. If that means that I'm going to be at peace, I will be by my damn self. I do not need nobody else. I don't care. People to play tennis with. Guys that are friends, girls that are friends, or a girlfriend, like for our relationship, a wife, acquaintances, co-workers, outings, and this and that. Like, I don't need any of that. If it means I'm gonna be at total peace, disregard all of it, I don't need that in my life. I don't. And I'm not gonna sit up here and feel any kind of way but good about that, because I know what I've done is something that I should have done, and I got to continue to do. Is because I pick and choose my battles. Now that I do for sure, but I must stand up for what's right. Excuse me. Having a watermelon Celsius. Okay, Carmen, thank you. Praying for myself that my back injection go well today. I pray as well, Tracy. I pray to God that your back injection goes well. I know it will, by the grace of God. God is gonna always protect you. I really do feel that. And I pray to God that you start to feel better. I know that can be tough, seriously. Carmen is laughing. Okay, Carmen. Good food, positive energy. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Terrence and Chad. Thanks for coming in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Just doing a quick live. It's Monday Monday morning, still, I was able to get off work a little early because there wasn't that many cases, and a lot of people end up leaving early. And I said um, I was gonna come here to the tennis court, to the park, and eventually I'll hit the backboard. I may do some shorts of that, but yeah, I just wanted to hop on and just say hello, but also just hopefully give some uplifting words, of encouragement and some motivation. Because I know, like, some of us are at jobs and we're miserable and we're upset, we're angry, frustrated, and I really don't like that for people and stuff. And me, I'm not miserable, I'm not angry. I do get frustrated and stuff. I love what I do, but at the same time, I'm bringing some of my frustration on myself because I'm not standing up for what's right. I let I let things go under the I push things under the rug, and I let people get away with doing things that they really probably shouldn't be doing. And I take it. I take it. Hardly dish anything out. I just take all the because I can take a lot. I can take a lot of. It is sad to say, but I can take a lot of BS. I can take a lot of BS. That's why I said I know for a fact social media, like this is easy. You know what I'm saying? I can take. I mean, people can talk about me all day long. I mean, folks wishing me dead. They talk about my deceased mom. They talk about me like all time. I mean, everything. I mean, it's just constant bullying and nastiness. But I can deal with that. I can deal with that. And in everyday life, I can deal with people being rude and vicious and nasty. I can deal with it. But the thing about it is, I shouldn't have to deal with it so much. I shouldn't have to I should have to set my feelings aside to make you feel better or to accommodate you and your feelings. When remind you, sometimes you're not even a decent person. And I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes, y'all probably came in contact with people like that really aren't even decent people, and you're like, okay, why am I sitting up here and making you feel great about yourself when you make other people feel bad about themselves? Just a food for thought. Makes you think, don't you? Don't I mean? Doesn't it make you think? Sure as hell makes me think. But yeah, but that's it. That's all I'm doing. I just made it to the park, and I'm just relaxing and trying to clear my mind. Trying to clear my mind. I got so much on my mind. I'm telling you, no kidding, y'all. New beginnings, new day, new beginning, new blessings. I'm not gonna keep dealing with the same thing over and over again, because I'm gonna continue to get the same. I'm gonna continue to get the same response, the same situations. I keep also I you know what's kind of got me. I'm just kind of like wow about, because the very thing I talked about, my mom would tell me, "Boy, you better get your own idea, get your own, get your form your own opinion. Stop going based off the opinions of others. Form your own opinion. Get your own perspective." My mom used those words verbatim. Stop going off the opinions of others. Get your own perspective. She even say, get your own insight. Get your own idea about something, or about someone. It could be from when I was in grade school. It could be if I'm eating something. She was like, "Boy, you better stop listening to your sister. Better stop listening to him, her, blah blah blah. Get your own opinion. Form your own opinion." And I was telling myself, I'm like, huh, like my mom, like she telling me like not to believe them or whatever. But at the end of the day, that's just what it is. I like to say that comfortably, I love my sisters and stuff, but like it's not like but I can't like I love them. But it's like when we were in school, some of the teachers that they loved, I didn't really care for. And vice versa. Maybe the ones that they said that they didn't like, I really enjoyed. And that's just how life is. We have to form our own opinions. That's just like with people on YouTube. You know how many folks be like, well, since Terrence don't talk to him or Terrence don't talk to her, I ain't gonna talk to her. No, no. Just because I don't talk to him or I don't talk to this person don't mean don't treat them some kind of way. If these people never did anything to harm or like do anything wrong to you, you just continue to go into their lives, continue to support them. There's a lot of people that there's a lot of people that like I'm like okay, I kind of question um like I might let me just say this. A lot of people are questioning me about talking to these people because they don't like what she did or they don't like what he did. But I'm like, well, damn, hell, they ain't perfect. I ain't perfect, but they ain't do nothing to me. So I'm not gonna stop talking to them. So I don't want to say never because, like I said, somebody did come into my life and kind of poison my mindset. I allowed that to happen. So I take accountability. I take responsibility. But never again is what I'm saying. Will I allow that to happen? I'm not gonna let people cloud my judgment and poison my mindset. That goes where I'm working at currently. That goes for future relationships, be it friendships, relationships, whatever the case may be. I'm not going to allow people to cloud and poison my judgment because that's not okay. That's not okay. We talk about being grown. We talk about being responsible and accountability. Well, we have to be grown enough. We have to be accountable enough to know that it's not all right to let others push you into believing something or influence you into doing or provoking you, I should say. Because in a sense we are influencers here on YouTube, but provoke you to do something that you feel that you should be doing or it just isn't right. It's not right. And like I said, I'm not ever gonna claim that I'm perfect. I've made mistakes, but I want to right all my wrongs, in which I've done a lot of that on YouTube. I apologize to people who I feel like I've done wrong because of me allowing other people to come into my life and, like I said, cloud my judgment. I want to be the better. I want to be the best person I can be, continue to be a better version of myself, and that's what I'm gonna do. And again, that means it's probably gonna upset other people because damn, Terrence is setting up. Terrence said he don't want to do this. Terrence said he don't want to do that. Terrence did what? He did what? He said what? Oh, that's not like him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, no, it's not like me. But that's gonna be me. Doggone, because I'm gonna start standing up every single time for what's right. And if I feel some kind of way, I'm gonna speak on it. Because I know for a fact, like I'm not someone who's hard to I'm easy to get along with, very approachable. I'm not a negative person. I'm a team player, but I'd be damned if I deal with bullying and negativity day in, day out. And I don't have time for that mess in any aspect of my life. It could be from my own mama when she was alive. My mom would call me and she would tell me certain. I'm like, Mom, and I'm a mama's boy. Y'all know that. I'm like, Mom, I don't want to deal with that. I was like that to me that's bad juju, it's bad energy, and I would hope and I would like if you didn't deal with it, but you your own person, you grown, you can deal with what you want to deal with, and you raised me, I'm grown now, I can deal with what I can do, I can deal with what I want to deal with. You don't have to, if you don't want to talk to people even, people call your phone. You ain't got to pick your damn phone up and you ain't got to give them an explanation. Now I'm going to be honest. I feel like far as like people that you communicate with a whole lot, and y'all been through so much and stuff. Like, in a sense, if you don't pick up, I feel like in a way that person kind of should know what maybe they need some time to themselves, or don't take offense to that. I'll use Tracy. I can use you, and I can use Hey Cherry. Hey, y'all are perfect examples. we don't talk every single day and stuff, but sometimes we talk a whole lot, sometimes we don't. But if I call you and you don't pick up, Tracy, I ain't finna feel some kind of way about that. I know, Tracy, you got your whole life. You're a mom, you're a grandma, you're a content creator. You know, you have a life. So why would I feel some kind of way? Why would I be like, oh, she being funny? And if Cherry calling me, and as she has, and I haven't picked up and stuff, and I could be at work, or I couldn't be, or I don't have to be at work, she ain't finna feel some kind of way, and vice versa. That's how you know that. In the end of the day, that's how you know who is for you and who is rocking with you. That's how you know. And it's unfortunate that we don't have more people in the world like that. It's like, you know who I've surrounded myself with, not here recently, but in my past. I've surrounded myself with people who literally thought the world revolved around them. And when they called me that I had to stop doing everything that I'm doing, I could have been on the phone with my mom. And for instance, my ex or whatever and stuff, I could be on the phone with like my mom or my dad, or just, it could be something fairly important, but I'm like, I'm gonna stop everything just to listen to. And I know when she calling, at times it's like some of it is just, the majority of it has been BS. But I'm still gonna be like, okay, let me call you back. I got to take this. This is an important phone call. And then it's like, she feel me with like, just nonsense. And I'm like, hey, well, you interrupted an important call just for this. Like, it wasn't necessary. Then a fight breaks out. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody who don't appreciate your time, who don't appreciate you as an individual. And we got to stop allowing that talk. We got to stop allowing those things to happen. Like I said, even if it make people uncomfortable, we got to stop allowing that to happen. At the end of the day, you got to put yourself first. You really do. And that's not being like, yeah, people can render it as being selfish, but it's called loving the hell out of yourself. And you got to stop. Don't love yourself 50%, 80%. Love yourself 100% each and every day. We live in a world where the world isn't cutthroat. The people within the world are cutthroat. But you got to live, because we only got one life to live. And if I keep sitting up here, oh, I'm doing great. When I'm at work, I'm doing great. No, I'm not doing great. I do great most days, but I'm not doing great certain days or some days, because you know why? Because I'm dealing with nonsense that I shouldn't have to deal with. And nobody should deal with. But because, Terrence is a stand-up guy. Terrence, he let this ride. He's so easygoing. Well, easygoing is great, but sometimes easygoing puts you in a situation where you don't want to be in. I'm tired of sitting up here letting people walk all over me. I'm not kidding. I've done that a lot of my life. And I'm tired of that damn mess. I'm tired of people doing that to me. Hey, Josie, how you doing? Josie the Truth, I hope you're doing well. Love Me Tracy Shannon said hey to Josie. Josie saying hey to Tracy. Thank y'all so much. Again, thank you so much, Tracy, for the gifts. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I'm okay. I'm doing okay. Actually, be honest, I'm doing better than okay. I feel good. It's just that I know that my name is probably going around, what's new, right? My name goes around damn social media. My name is going around YouTube for sure. Well, YouTube. My name is going around YouTube, but my name is definitely going around the hospital, and probably, people probably are talking because, what's wrong with Terrence? Oh, wow, he didn't want to be in this room. So I know people talking. I know they were talking. They were talking last week. I know they talking. They were talking last week. I know they talking the start of this week. But with that being said, you think I'm going to stop living my life? You think I'm going to stop setting up for what's right, what I feel that's right, and what I feel like I should be doing? Heck no. Like I said, I'm fasting. I'm gonna fast for today. I'm gonna fast for tomorrow. All I'm gonna have are Celsius drinks, water, and my sugar-free Minute Maid juices. That's all I'm gonna have. Um, and I'm just gonna relax my mind. I'm here at the park now. Like I said, there weren't too many cases at work. A lot of people left early, and I'm gonna enjoy this Monday. It's Monday morning still. I'm gonna enjoy Monday. I'm gonna go hit the backboard, get a workout in, relieve some stress. I just got so much built up. It's crazy. I got so many hours of sleep. It's 1:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30. Like 6 hours I think I got, which is amazing amount of sleep if you ask me. Because sometimes I just get around like 2 to 3 hours, and I should be, I shouldn't feel lethargic, But of course, I did cheat yesterday. I had some Chinese food. I'm like, I still feel it, but we gon' that's behind me. We gonna work out and all that good stuff. I feel I'm in good spirits. I'm happy that like I said, I'm happy that I'm setting up for what's right. I think ultimately that really does make me feel good that I'm setting up for what I believe in. I'm setting up for what I believe in. I'm setting up for what's right, and it makes me feel good. Like I'm happy that I did that. Now, when I did that this morning, and I went to management, I said, it's not that I feel bad, but it's like, okay, now is where the awkward part starts. And I said, Terrence, when I got back to the condo, I said, and I saw my mom, and I was talking to, my mom, and I said, it's gonna be awkward. You were built for this. It's gonna be awkward moments. You just have to deal with it. God to get you through. God will get you through everything. You just have to. You got to have the armor on. You got to stay prayed up. You got to be focused, and know that nothing. None of this is meant to be easy. It ain't meant to be easy. I don't want it to be easy. It don't need to be easy. I should just be able to, like I said, be professional, say what's on my mind, say what's on my heart. But I know is people aggravated. Oh, I can tell. I can tell big time. And that's just what it is. It's okay though. I keep saying what I eat don't make people shit, and what people eat don't make me shit. Okay? It don't. It does not. That's the truth. You said I'm doing good, Terrence. That's good, Josie. That's good to hear. Thank you so much. I appreciate it again. Thank you for coming in. Thank you guys for giving me a thumbs up. Thank y'all. I know I'm like early doing these pop-ups and people in and out, and I get that, I get it. Trust me. I appreciate you though. Thank you for being in here. Thank you so much. Thank you. So you guys, I was only gonna do a quick live stream, and I'm gonna stay true to that because I'm going to go to the backboard, and we're gonna hit with the backboard. I will probably do some shorts, because this is my happy place. This is a place where I come, and I'm just so proud of myself where I'm coming here. Like, yes, my mind is just like kind of all over the place. But I'm not gonna go get some fast food or something unhealthy. I'm coming to the court, and that's what makes me happy. That makes me happy. That makes me happy that I'm dealing with certain things right, and then I go work out and I go for a walk. Like already, I put this back on when I got to the crib, and I'm at 861 steps. I just put it on, and I'm at 861 steps. So that's a positive. See, the old me would be like, oh, well, let me go and get some honey buns. Let me go get some donuts. Let me go, let me run a Sonic, get a Sonic double cheeseburger with bacon and pickles and all that. And then I want some cheese tots. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I'm doing it. I'm putting, You know, I'm taking off the scrubs that are really too big for me. You know, going to the crib, putting on some more athletic, kind of gear, and I'm ready to hit the backboard. I'm ready I'm a little sore from working out, playing tennis and stuff the other days and stuff, but I'm just ready to move. I'm ready to move into a better Terrence, into a stronger purpose in life. This right for me coming to my happy place, me gonna go, serve and hit the backboard and just stay active. I'm gonna stay active throughout the entire day, throughout the entire week. It's me telling myself that what, you are in control. Those people that pretend to be your friends were never in control and will never be in control of your life and shouldn't be in control of your life. Stop dealing with controlling people. I don't care how much you love them, how much you feel like you need to be around them. Stop dealing with controlling people because they will ruin you. They will bring out that bitterness in you. And then you're going to be pretty much like in due time, you're going to become just as probably miserable or just as bitter as they are. And what good is that going to do, the world or yourself? So get away from those people. Get away from those people. Those people don't mean you any good. Surround yourself with good people. Even if you find yourself be like, man, I'm the only good person. Well, you better surround yourself with your damn self. Surround yourself with yourself. Stop dealing with the craziness. Do every little bit of thing that you can that you can potentially do. If it's gonna better yourself, do that. And we learn from trial and tribulation. So sometimes you might do some things that probably are not gonna better you or whatever, but you're not gonna learn. You're not gonna know really what those things are until you do it. You say yes, let's go. I know that's right, Tracy. Well, again, thank y'all so much. I'm about to I'm about to get on this tennis court now, and yeah, see what it do. It's not, the sun is out. It's not as hot as it gonna get. It's gonna get hotter out here, but it's good at the moment. Hey, Lady Sky, how you doing? Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for being in here. I appreciate you, Mary. I'm gonna go onto the tennis court and I'm gonna move my body. Drinking my Celsius right now. I'm feeling good. I just gotta keep believing in myself and keep going and keep pushing. I tell y'all, don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. I can't just be telling y'all that. I gotta live that. I gotta make sure I don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. I got my tennis rackets here. We're gonna hit with this one again. I'll be okay though. In due time, y'all. I'm like, God, God has put me through so much. God is saying, I just know my blessings are coming because God has put me through so much for a reason. He's really making me stronger. Y'all, I've never in my career have I gone to management and said, not to say I refuse, but I said, you know what, I would like if you could remove me out of that room. I just I my heart's just not in it. Excuse me. Nothing to deal with patients. It's and actually it's for me. It's me protecting myself and protecting the patient. Because if I know that if it's something like me being in there and stuff, and then with the people overall with people and stuff, it's like if I know that's going to affect certain things, I'm not going to deal with it. If I have a choice, And so I'm happy that I spoke up. I'm happy that I did that. And this is not a hateful thing. Like, I don't hate anybody. To be honest, you know what I did when I sat in the parking lot? I prayed for that entire team. I prayed for that entire day. I prayed for all the patients that were gonna come into that particular room. I prayed. I'm very optimistic. I think that, let me just say you this, and I'm gonna go. I think that by me doing that, it's an eye opener. It serves as an eye opener because I'm somebody who never does that. Right? I've never done that since I've been here. I've never done that since I've worked in surgery. I've never done that. I've never ever done that. I pride myself on whoever makes the assignments, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. And so obviously I feel like, okay, when I did that, that should speak volumes. That, okay, something's going on. Terrence, that's not in his character. He doesn't do that. So that should tell you that something is going on. So I'll leave it as that. And I'm just gonna continue to pray, and yeah, I'm gonna pray. Every opportunity, every chance I get. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I hope and pray that, like I said, this is encouraging for other people, and it motivates and it uplifts and inspires someone to speak up and speak out against something that they just that they're just fed up with or uncomfortable with. No matter how it, no matter how it may make you feel or make the next person feel. When it's right, it's right. When it's wrong, it's wrong. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Yo, it's just facts. It's facts. Well, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much again. Tracy, thank you for being in here. Thank you all for being in here. Thank you, Tracy, for the gift. I appreciate it. You guys loving me, Tracy Anderson is a channel member. Same with good food, positive energy. Like I said, I love your name. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for being in here. I appreciate it. God bless you all. Again, thanks also, Mary Bernie, Lady Sky. I appreciate you. I'll talk to y'all later, okay? I'll talk to y'all later. Like I said, I might do some short videos when I hit the backboard. All right. I appreciate you all, and I will talk to y'all later. All right. Bye. Thanks for coming in. Thank you.